Welcome back to part 3 of the challenge between Canada and Europe. It's very close after the first 4 boards, with Canada just 1 imp ahead on 11 imps to Europe's 10. Everything to play for then, as we head into the second half.
So we play a strong club system, any hand, any distribution that's at these colors better than 15 to 17, no trump, good playing strength, 16-point hands roughly. We open a club, so I have no choice in this matter. This is easy, and let's find out what partner has.
Okay, so they've opened a strong club. This time they're red and I'm green, so that's a bit like a red rag to a bull. So my hand is pretty grotty, but I think I'm gonna bid. I could bid 1 heart and hope that if Nick has hearts, he can preempt, or I can just preempt myself and bid 2 hearts. I think in principle, it helps to really over preempt against a strong club, because they don't really, particularly when they're red and you're green, try and take a penalty. So I'm going to make a really horrible bid. I guess the point is, you saw what they did to us on board 3 when they bid that six diamonds that our natural system at the other table couldn't do. So it helps to kind of stick your neck out to try and mess some of that up. So I'm going to take advantage of the vulnerability and bid a horrible 2 hearts. And if it all goes horribly wrong, I'll just have to be prepared to apologize and hope that Nick is fairly forgiven.
So here partners open a strong club. So we have game values. He preempted. Our methods here is just a double shows game values with no specific desire to play 2 hearts doubles. So, and no biddable suit, which is what I have. So that's what I'll do. It's usually balanced.
Right. So Tommy has come in over the strong club with 2 hearts. It's very attractive to take away some spades from the strong clubbers, especially when they're playing their relays, so that they don't bid another wonderful slam with their relays, which means that Tommy can be quite light. But green against red, I don't think the free level should be too dangerous. Sure, it could be 800, something like that, if they catch us, but they may not. The other thing I'm considering is to bid 2 spades in case they have 4 spades on. I might be able to talk them out of that, but the danger, of course, is that Tommy takes me seriously and raises to too many spades, and then I have to go back to hearts, and then we really are in trouble. So I'm not going to do it. I'm very tempted to bid 2 spades, but I'm just going to do the normal thing with 3 hearts.
Okay, good. So we play that as game forcing, an ace and a king, or 8 high card points. Sometimes if he's under pressure, he might have a little bit less, but not a lot. We don't strain to make this bid. So it's values and no suit to bid, no decent. He won't have five spades, looking at my spades, or what looks like 5 spades. And he won't have a decent 6-card minor. And he won't have a double stopper in hearts. We would bid 2 no trump or 3 no trump, depending on his strength. With that, with what looks like 1.75 stoppers or better. So I don't expect king queen of hearts or king jack of hearts, which is suggestive that, given my spade suit and this raise on my right, the partner has his 8 or 9 or more points in the minors, which is what I want to hear. I'm going to bid 3 spades because I need to show a good 5-card spade suit. I don't want to bet 3 no trump. I have much too much hand for this. From my perspective, if I have the ace of clubs and the king, queen of diamonds, for example, or king, jack of diamonds, we probably at worst on a finesse for slam.
Partner could have done different things here. He could pass with forcing. So when you bet 3 spades like this, you should have a decent hand with 5 or 6 spades, usually 6. I mean, I have nothing special. I'm bare minimum with my bid. I could bid 4 hearts here to show a good spade raise, but here I have, I already showed 8+ points, and my king of hearts is not really good. Plus, I'm 4 triple 3, so I'm just going to raise him to game. If he wants to move ahead and bid more, it's his prerogative.
Okay. So he could have Q-bid. Since double denied a biddable suit, he could have Q-bid 4 of a minor. He could have shown a good hand. 4 of a minor, probably a Q-bid to be, if he scurries back to spades, he could have shown a good raise with 4 hearts. So this, we tend to be quite conservative without a spade fit, and I know that he doesn't have a spade top honor, so he's probably looking at 3 little spades and has a problem. So I think I'm encouraged by the auction that, odds are that they have hearts. He has nothing in spades, heart values. So I think I'm probably facing at a minimum the ace of clubs and the king, jack of diamonds, roughly, or could be better. So I think I'm just going to Blackwood at this point in time.
So partner is thinking of better things. So he's asking for key cards and spades. I have 1. We play 14-30, so I will bid 5 clubs to show 1 key card.
Right, so we play 14-30, so he does have the ace of clubs. I think my plan will be to say we have all the key cards with 5 no trump. If he has a source of tricks like ace 5th of clubs, for example, and the king of diamonds, I'm going to try to say that we have all the key cards, and I don't need much more than ace jack 5th of clubs and out here, right? Because I have 5 spade tricks. A heart is 6, 5 clubs is 11, the ace of diamonds is 12. So I'll probably bid, let's see, I could bid 5 no trump. And he'll probably bid 6 diamonds, and then I can bid 6 hearts. Am I overbidding? My other choice is to ask for the queen of spades, and he'll deny it. I can ask for it with 5 diamonds. He'll deny it by bidding 5 spades, and now I'll bid 5 no trump. That means we haven't discussed that difference. I think that's what I'll do.
Partner is now asking for the queen of spades. I don't have the queen of spades, and I really have nothing else to say. So to deny the queen of spades, I will bid 5 spades, which is, I don't have the queen of spades.
We haven't discussed the nuance, the distinction between bidding 5 no trump immediately, not asking for the queen, or asking for the queen and then bidding 5 no trump.
Me partner is looking for other things. For kings or something else. I don't have anything don't have the king of clubs, I would bid the king of clubs if I had it. I don't have the king of diamonds, I would bid it. I can show the king of hearts, I guess, but yeah, although I really don't want to show this. Partner is trying for better things, and I can bring myself to show it. It's just ridiculous. I don't have anything more than what I've shown, so this is what I'll do.
Sounds like no king. He would have bid 6 diamonds, I hope, if he was on the same wavelength as I am. So the best I can hope for is a ratty 5-card club suit. He would have bid something else with a 6-card club suit to the ace. So ace 5th of clubs is 5 tricks. 5 spades is 10, and the red aces are 12. But I'm off the king of diamonds, and I'm off the king of hearts here. So I don't see much choice. I might, let's see. I'm going to need some help here, possibly, in 6 spades. It may not be cold, but 6 no trump is problematical unless I have 5 clubs. If I buy 4 clubs, then and something in diamonds, then I'll be. I should be okay. I should have play. So off we go.
So North has done something unusual here. He's asked for the queen of spades. His partner said he didn't have it. And then he moved on anyway with a grand slam try. So I'm not sure why he took that route rather than bidding 5 no trump initially, asking for kings. 5 no trump as well should be some kind of grand slam try. So he's not missing any aces, which makes leading the jack of diamonds much less attractive. I could lead the queen of hearts and maybe try and set up a heart trick if the hearts are 3-3, 5-2 around the table, and hope that Nick has a trick. That seems like kind of the best combination of aggression, but also reasonably passive. If they had taken a different sequence to 6 spades, I might have led the jack of diamonds. The obviously quickest way to beat it is if partner has a key card, but 5 no trump seems to suggest that North-South have all the key cards, and the jack of diamonds might be selling a trick. If he has to pick up a diamond suit, he might double finesse through Nick or something. So I hope I'm not wrong not to lead the jack of diamonds, but I'm going to lead the queen of hearts.
So I guess I'm going to play Tommy, my left-hand opponent, to be honest in hearts and to have the jack of hearts. And so I'll finesse the 10 to find a parking spot for one of my diamond losers. Because otherwise, I would have to figure out what's going on in diamonds, but it's a guess. So I think my best shot is to draw trumps and finesse the 10 of hearts. If Tommy found the queen of hearts lead from the unsupported queen with murder in your heart, you congratulate him.
Luckily, no secretly murderous congratulations are called for here, and the rest of the hand plays out much as you would expect. Zygmunt will claim 12 tricks shortly, losing just 1 diamond for a score of plus 1430.
The only thing I was wondering, I was very tempted over Nicholas double to try 2 spades on 3 small. Would you have easily sorted me out? You think?
I think so. Well, I mean, it's comfortable because we don't play this double being possibly 5 to 7. So we're in a complete game force. So we're just we can comfortably bid or pass without any pressure on us.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, the auction would have proceeded pass, double. And then you'd probably bid 3 hearts.
Of course. Yeah. and
now we'll probably
then
get to our feet.
And then yeah. Now I was tempted, except that I thought Tommy might be very light, and if he then supports spades, we have to get to 4 hearts, or God forbid 5 hearts, and now it could cost a fortune. Yeah. Well done again.
Yeah, well done. We tried to take away your space, but
that used to work.
Yeah,
when I had hair.
There would have been a relatively easy auction for us, regardless of partner shape, almost.
Nick, what do you think Nick, my partner, what do you think the difference was between bidding 5 no trump slow versus 5 no trump direct over 5 clubs?
I have to say I didn't really question myself that much, but I guess here, that should be a more serious try, I think.
I think 5 no was, I tried to go slow to say I needed more from you. I needed a king and then some.
Well, I think anyway, I was not bidding on any. Yeah.
And not show me the king of hearts. You did well.
Well, I mean, I had 4 333. If I have something, I'll do something.
Yeah, I was curious about that. So you actually chose to deny the king of hearts because it didn't tend to. It didn't.
Well, I mean, I had no doubleton and I had 3 lousy trumps and no 4 trumps. So I mean, I felt like I had bit my hand already a lot of times. So.
Yeah.
It put me off. Your Grand Slam try put me off the Jack of Diamonds lead, so it saved us a trick. So thanks.
Well, if they're in the Grand, they probably have to play for it, don't they?
Yeah.
Rather than I think they would. I think they might have done that.
Yeah, but if you had just bid a gentle 6 spades over 5 spades, I would have led the Jack of Diamonds, and you would have racked up a few more match points for making all the tricks.
Okay.
So Nick was only deterred from making that 2 spades psych by the belief that the Canadian's methods were sufficiently robust to withstand his mischievous tinkering. Well, I guess that should serve as a warning to those of us in whom he may have less faith, and let's face it, that's quite a lot of us, to remain vigilant when playing against him. Nice work, Zygmunt and Nicolas. Let's see how the Europeans do on the other table.
So, it looks like it's our time to shine. We've got too many points that I can count. I think it's 23. Which are definitely worth 24 for me because I have a 5-card suit, strong one, and I have a lot of aces and kings, and only 2 queens and 1 jack, and I have all the aces, and we know that the aces are worth more than the 4 points we give them. So I'm gonna treat this hand as a game forcing 24 plus balanced, and for that we're gonna open a 2 club, which is any game force.
So we're white on red. They open a strong hand, and I'm looking at the 5-5 hand. What should I do? So it could lead to many different type of problems and disaster, but also by bidding, we can make our life sometimes more difficult to find the best part. 5-5 minimum, not so good. So this time, like I should always, I'm gonna select pass.
Not strong. I just bid 2 diamonds, waiting, and I wait to see what partners got.
So now I'm going to be 2 hearts, which means that I either have hearts or a strong no trump, and with the 22-23 no trump, I would beat 2 no trump. And partner should be 2 spades relay.
So what does this bid show? Hearts or 24 plus balance for sure. One thing I will never do is I decided to pass at first and change my mind later. That's not an option. One reason also that I could not act over 2 clubs is that we don't have a tool to show those type of ends. So I would have my only option was basically to bet hearts, and the So that was an easier decision.
We play some sort of cockish. I'm not completely sure if this was the stronger, the weaker balance hand, but I think it's the 25 plus, or of course it's just hearts and another suit. So I'm just bidding 2 spades, waiting for now.
So now we're going to confirm that we have the no trumps. This is not.
Okay, so that is the strong balance hand, 25 points plus. Maybe I'm too good and should force it to slam. We don't play puppet stamen here. So I'm considering to just bid for no trump. I might be a bit stronger than I'm supposed to. But it will ease the auction.
So partner makes a quantitative bid. We're bare minimum. We've got 23 when we showed 24 plus. And we really like our hand, but it's still minimum of what we've shown, so it's a pass. It's a huge hand. I've got 7 tricks straight away, but not enough. We're gonna trust partner judgment.
Okay, so as expected, I'm on lead against a no trump contract. A situation where against, do I lead a suit with more values in it, Queen Jack fifth, but with the potential of giving away a trick? Or do I lead a suit with 10-9 8 fifth with almost no possibility that it's giving a trick? At the same time, Stefan South has not looked for a major suit contract, so he must have some minors. Still leading from a suit that is 10-9 8 fifth will not give a trick. Now, do we need to gain some tempo? And by that I mean, do we need to establish tricks faster, which is what the hard suit may provide? It's a possibility, but they had a strong auction. They were inviting to slam. So diamonds don't break. No suits is breaking. I'm gonna be passive and lead the 10 of club because that's the suit that I'm least possibility to give away.
Partner is quite strong actually. Partner has 9 to 33. I think it was a good slam. It was a very good slam. Should I have beat it? I don't know. But now it's basically about double finesse in diamonds. And we can do that a bit later, starting cashing spades to put them in a bit of trouble. Given that we're playing imps and we're gonna not do that. So I'm just gonna take and play the queen of diamonds. Going for the double finesse.
And that double finesse is going to work out very nicely for you. 13 tricks, but no slam.
We need to start bidding more.
I should bid 6 no trump probably.
I don't know. I felt I had done enough. I only have 23. It's a great 23, but to say that I'm maximum when I've shown 24 plus was far-fetched.
No, I wish I could blame him, but it's all my fault. I was too worried we won't explore Grand Slam, but we won't explore it anyway, so sorry.
But you ruined my fun again, Christophe, by finding a way to make the over tricks when I didn't give it away by leading a heart from Queen Jack.
Oh yeah, very good
The
lead.
strike starts to over trick another way. Well done.
Yeah.
Especially the way you play, you have to start bidding a little more, guys.
Yeah.
Yes, we need more confidence.
Yeah. It's true that the play of the card has been spotless.
It's good to draw comfort from that, Christoph. You guys are certainly worthy of more demanding contracts, but I feel Stefan's pain as he reflects on the action not taken. In the words of Oscar Wilde, the wild regrets and the bloody sweats none knew so well as I. That result means a 12-imp swing to Canada, so the score now stands at 23-10 in their favour. Let's see if the Europeans can close the gap on board 6.
I'm gonna open 1-0 here. We play 10 to 12 range here, which fits well because we have favorable vulnerability, which is quite annoying really to deal with.
Okay, so a stronger trump on my right. We are vulnerable against Not, and my partner's a passed hand. I'm not generally shy, but I don't actually see a lot of upside with coming in with this hand at all, so I'm going to pass.
So that shows 10 to 12 high card points. He won't have 13. So I think my plan is going to be to set hearts as trumps. We do that by bidding 4 clubs. And then to probably he'll bid 4 hearts. He doesn't like it. And then I'll bid 4 spades, which should be considered as exclusion. Keycard Blackwood 4 hearts. I think that's what I'm going to do. And then guess what to do afterwards.
Hearts non try, if I remember properly. Anyway, I have a bad hand for this. I do have hearts, but I mean, my hand is not very good. So I'm just gonna bid 4 hearts. I don't like my hand.
Okay, now I'm a little bit worried because a Texas bid like 4 clubs often means a weakish hand with a long heart suit, and it could be that we should have found our spades here. But if I decided not to bid them on the 2 level, I'm certainly not going to start bidding them on the 4 level. So I have to stay fixed and pass again.
I definitely want to play slam. Even if he opened an off-shape 1-0 with a singleton heart, which is conceivable on certain awkward hands, although we generally don't go out of our way in that regard.
So I would like Nick to lead a spade here. So I think I'm going to double this to suggest that that's what he should try leading.
Well, partner, it's a pretty good hand. So I think I can pass here to show 1 key card outside spades.
Okay, so my partner has decided to join the fray here. The hand on my left is clearly voiding spades and asking for aces outside the spade suit. This is just like the rubber bridge club. The opponents seem to have a slam on every hand. But what's Tommy doing now, doubling for a spade lead when Tommy is voiding spades? Well, he may not have all that much in spades. He's probably just trying to tell me that he doesn't want a lead in another suit. He can't really handle a club or a diamond lead. I could try to bid something, but they seem to have their methods in order. I don't think it's going to gain much. I'll pass again.
So we play that if I jump here in clubs or diamonds, it's asking for 3rd round control, either extra trumps or the queen, usually the queen, particularly when I've shown a void in spades. So it's most likely I'm looking for the queen.
So I guess this is what 3rd round control of diamonds. That's got to be 3rd round control of diamonds. Otherwise, he would have. If he wanted to know about kings, he would have continued. He would have bid 4-0 or redouble. But so bidding 6 diamond like this got to be about the queen of diamonds. So I have it.
Okay, I get to do something you don't do every day. I get to underlead an ace against the Grand Slam. Always fun. Now the question is how cruel I should be before I follow with the Jack of Hearts. I mean, Nicholas is a really nice guy, so I don't think I want to give him a heart attack. I'll follow quite soon.
Even if the diamonds are not breaking, I can claim it.
You're killing us with these slam hands.
They do have their methods in order. I'll give them that much.
Yeah, so I thought I'd double 4 spades because I didn't want you selling a trick by leading anything else, and as well
That's
just to
what I
see if they knew what they were doing over interference, but it didn't help very much.
There's also that, but not against this pair. This pair, they know what they're doing. I got to underlead an ace against the Grand Slam, which
Nice.
I'm not sure of. I should have listened to what
The
my
test
mom
on
said.
bidding. So I guess, Zig, you would redouble here to ask for kings, or would you?
Yes. Yeah, I would redouble. That would be, everything is down. Pass is the first step, and redouble is the second step. We save room.
Nick rather tantalizingly saying that he should have listened to his mother, but not going on to clarify whether her advice was about leading against Grand Slams or a piece of more generally useful wisdom. Oh well. Let's go to the other table and see what Christoph and Stefan can do with this monster.
First seat with a good 6-card suit headed by the 9 is not time to do nothing foolish, red on white, in my opinion. So that's an easy pass.
That's 11 flat, second seat. Now I'll open this hand, although they may take away my Bulgarian passport.
Well, okay, that looks like a red against white weak to beat. It's very dangerous. But I'm exhausted. I'm passing every hand, so I'm going to open this one and see what happens. Put some action. We're playing multi 2 diamonds, so two diamond speed would show victory in the major.
So they play 2 diamonds as multi here. So I think it's an only weak. So it's a weak twin space, basically. It's gonna be a really tricky hand to beat. We could almost beat 6 hearts right now, but maybe we go down. Maybe we make 7. Is there any clever way to find that out? If they beat a lot of spaces, we are not really worried because they are red and we are white. So we are always going to win the bidding. I don't think they will defend 6 spades, starting with pass 2 diamonds. So maybe pass, then bidding 3 spades over, I mean, whatever number of spades, a bit more than they do, just to try to see how strong partner is. Another option could be to double now, just to see if partner takes some action. Maybe it's good actually to double. It's usually a balanced hand, but when we have very strong hands, sometimes we have to do something. So maybe it's actually better to double, to see what partner does, if he shows values. But even then, I'm not really sure how I'm going to ask if he has the ace of clubs and not the ace of spades. It's very unlikely that he has both. I'm never going to be able to beat the proper Blackwood. And if I beat 6 hearts now, maybe I receive a spade lead. If partner has the ace of spade, I can discard the club on it. I don't know. It's a really tough hand to bid. I don't think I'm ever going to find out if we can make 7. So I'm going to bid 6. I think it is the percentage bid. It's the contract that I want to play. I know the points are. I mean, left has 10 max. East has. I could have more than 10. So partner might have very little, but I couldn't make slam with very little. It's just a guessing game, and I'm just going to guess 6 hearts.
Okay, that's a surprise. So that clearly looks like, given that bid, partner has a weak 2 in spades, except that given the vulnerability, I'm not going to do anything. But I'll probably try it. I probably know what to lead.
Okay, one of my favorite bits from partners, 6 hearts. I have nice cards, but I'm not bidding 7 for sure. Let's see what happens there.
So clearly, Declarer is ready for has a huge hand, and he's ready for a spade lead. Should I do anything different? Well, partner would have probably double 6 hearts with a void that's in clubs. If he's looking for something different, I will basically lead partner's known suit. And if it's giving away a trick, then should I lead? Since Declare is waiting for that, he's probably looking at a stiff, not at ace queen. I'll try that.
Video spade and partner has the perfect hand. Great. I don't think there was any way to find it. Maybe there was, but just think it's too hard for me. I don't know. I don't know how. I don't think we're equipped to find this kind of grand slams. I don't know. I felt that we are just not equipped to find the perfect hand.
If there is anybody equipped, I guess they'll be the best in the world, or they'll be banned from playing.
How would you guys beat it?
The problem with bidding low is that the opponents can bid more spades, and considering your advice was to bid more slams, I think Christoph did very well.
No, I just thought about it, and I thought there was no way. I need to find a queen of spade and ace of club when we are not equipped. I can never show that I ask a void kick out. I just thought we had no. We're not good enough for it.
I knew that I had extras, but bidding 7 hearts.
No, you can't. You can't.
No, it's not easy. We play, Marc-André, we play something like a multi-two diamonds. If we pass and Q-bid later, that shows a very strong two-suitor.
Yes, but do you really want to pass
show it?
But
We still have to find out about the queen of diamonds and what exactly the ace.
Yes.
Fusion Blackwood. Yes, pass will save you a lot of space to start with, but then I still don't see it.
I thought about passing and then bidding spade one level higher than you. I thought about doubling, because if I double, maybe you give me if you show strengths, but I think you're a pass hand. I'm always gonna be guessing.
I'm a maximum, but still, it's not clear.
Okay.
double followed by 6 hearts. Partner, do the right thing. Yeah.
Pretty damn tough to figure out what the right thing is, I think we can all agree. That start to the auction and the ensuing difficulties have generated another swing for the Canadian team, who now lead by 34 imps to 10. It's a big ask for the last 2 boards, but these guys just picked up 23 imps in 2 boards. Anything's possible. Join us next time for the final part of this International Teams Challenge. If you enjoy these videos, please do support our work via Patreon. There are many benefits to becoming a patron. It's not just the satisfaction of knowing that you're giving something back to the game you love. See for yourself at www.patreon.com/NTBridge. See you next time.